שפכי כמים, כמים ליבך, נוכח פני השם. אוי אוי אוי, שפכי כמים, כמים ליבך, נוכח פני שפכי כמים, כמים ליבך, נוכח פני השם. אוי, שפכי כמים, כמים ליבך, נוכח פני השם.
My name is Doroon. I'm the executive chairman of the World Mizrahi Movement and a member of the World Zionist Executive, chairman of the Religious Affairs Department for the Diaspora. Last year, I was amongst the founders of this event at the International Conference Center in Jerusalem to bring Yom HaZikaron and the price that we have paid as a people and country for the privilege of the State of Israel. Little did I know then that I would be today part of the bereaved families, the mמשפחת, השכולות of the State of Israel. I am sitting here today at Hostage Square, a place which unfortunately has become like a second home to us, as our son today still is amongst the hostages, albeit deceased, but the hostages in Gaza. Our son Daniel and his tank were based in Nachal Oz, and they fought valiantly for almost 2.5 hours to protect the kibbutzim until the tank was overrun. Our son, along with 2 crew members, were declared as ne'edar, missing in action, and only after a number of weeks we were told that he was officially declared a hostage. 6 weeks later we knew that he had been injured on the day, not knowing his fate but hoping that it was only a light injury. And indeed, after 163 days of hope and prayer and activism, we were informed that dreaded knock on the door that Daniel had fallen and had been deceased since Simchat Torah, October the 7th.
שפכי כמים ליבך, אוי נוכח פני השם. שפכי כמים, כמים ליבך, נוכח פני השם. Sing with me, אוי אוי שפכי. שוב. מה נשאר לנו אבא? שפכי כמים, כמים ליבך, פני השם.
Our son Daniel, what can I say about him? The most free-spirited, independent person that I knew, and a person who nothing could make him do what he didn't want to do. But if he wanted to do something, nothing could stop him. Indeed, when he was injured at the age of 18 in a wakeboarding accident and his profile was taken down, he fought in the army almost for a year that at least he would go to Shirion. And indeed, his life led him on that fateful day to be an officer in the Israeli army, an outstanding soldier, ready to do whatever he needed to do to defend his people and homeland. You know, in the Shiva, 2 families from Nachal Oz kibbutz came to us in tears, saying that they felt that their families were saved by Daniel's tank. They read about what his tank did and their bravery, and relatively few people were taken hostage and killed in Nachal Oz, although it's one of the closest to the Yishuv. And they came to thank us on behalf of 133 children and families that perhaps Daniel's tank and his crew was the difference between life and death.
אוי למען בית השם אלוקינו, אבק שטוב לך. למען בית אבק שטוב לך. For my brothers and sisters I pray, For my brothers and sisters I sing. Please let me ask, won't you please let me sing? Peace for you, for the house of Hashem, the house of Hashem. I wish the best for you. This is the house of Hashem. I wish the best for you. Oy leman bet, leman bet, Shem Elokeinu, bבקשה.
It wasn't 10 days after our son Daniel was declared missing that our oldest son Yonathan, himself injured in the battle, limped to his wedding on the 17th of October to be married. And here we had this impossible task. On the one hand, to be full of appreciation for the son, the injured son that could have been killed, God forbid, that we have and is getting married, along with the pain, the difficulty for the son that we do not, Daniel, who was missing. Perhaps the most profound thing that I've learned in the last 6 or 7 months is how these two live together. The pain and the pride, the gratitude and the suffering, the simcha, the celebration together with the suffering, all indeed can and do live together. And I've come to see we are part of the story of hope. And part of this hope, specifically this year, as I sit in Hostage Square, along with 133 empty chairs, that the body, the lifeless body of our son Daniel should return with all of those to be buried with a Kever Yisrael, a dignified Jewish burial. And the many who are alive, each and every one of them soon should be reunited with their families, and to bring each and every one of them home. The Jewish people will prevail. Am Yisrael Chai.
אחינו כל בית ישראל, אחינו כל בית ישראל, הנתונים בצרה ובשביה, העומדים בין בים בין ביבשה. אחינו כל בית ישראל, אחינו כל בית ישראל, הנתונים בצרה ובשביה, בין בים בין ביבשה. כן המקום ירחם עליהם, יוציאם מצרה לרווחה, ומאפלה לאורה, משעבוד לגאולה, שתה בגלה ובזמן קריב. המקום יוציאם מצרה לרווחה, ומאפלה לאורה, השתה